Hey all, and welcome back for episode 18 of Talos Principle. Gonna be heading back to the tower this time, since we finished the third set of red sigils, and see what the next puzzle up there reveals for us. We're slowly getting some more answers, and more of a sense of what it is that's happening here. And hopefully that'll just continue on in this next go. So I'm just going to go ahead and charge along to 3.
Tracking of primary subject has ceased. Initiate. Initiate.
Yep, bye L. Leaving you aside for a bit. Still a really nice view from here. I really like it. Pretty sure I went up here before just to see what was going on. But let's check this QR code just to be sure. You know, from what we saw in that tomb, it does make me wonder if that's what's going on there. If that is sort of eternal life it's talking about. No, not quite. I had a square instead of a Z. I should do the same thing I was doing before. Put the Z's down first. I think with a lot of line pieces, that would make this much easier. I guess it's because... So T-blocks and squares give you a little bit of flexibility that can fit in a lot of places. Not quite as much for line pieces and L and J pieces. Now, since all the pieces here, since we have an even number of the asymmetrical ones, that would mean that any solution would be symmetric, so I don't need to worry too much about the specific positions of the Z/S pieces. Like, I don't need to worry about, for example, having this flipped up here and this one flipped down here. As an alternative, so that should help things a little bit. No, can't do anything there. Maybe I should try to exploit symmetry. Although I guess it's not necessarily the case that the solution will be symmetrical. But let's try that. Yep, I think that did it. Okay. Nice.
I look in the mirror sometimes and I see myself like some alien being. I think, who am I? Why do I have these eyes and those hands? Why do I see the colors that I see? Why do I think like I think? I did not choose to exist. I was created. Every single part of my body, every strand of my DNA is part of a story that stretches back billions of years. I exist only because of the choices and sacrifices made by so many others, but I don't know who they are. And what effect will my choices have on those who come after me? Maybe that's what it means to be human. Every species is part of the story, but we're the only ones who know that.
That's a nice way to look at things. Okay, so this one seems fairly straightforward overall. We've got a macro device there. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do it this way. So I'm going to record this for a while. Go ahead and play it. Okay, and that'll get us through here. Oop. And get myself stuck in here. Okay. Well, first off, let's make sure that I actually am stuck. I'm 99% sure that I am. Yeah. Okay, so we need to figure out how to use one jammer to get through 3 gates with the macro device. And now I need to remember what the reset command is. X. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to want to do here. This. Have the recording do the jamming. And this is basically what I did before. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, I think I've got it. I think. I was close before. Maybe? I was thinking I have to reset to get the jammer back. No, you can't go to the left there. Just gonna see if I can explore down this way a bit. That must be after you get through. Okay. I'm gonna think on this a bit. Try some things out. And I'll go ahead and skip over that until I do have things settled. So I will be back in a bit after I've done some fiddling around and probably a bunch of resets. And there we go. Okay. Took a little bit of thinking. A little bit of cleverness. But yeah. Okay. Let's take a look what we've got in this terminal. Let's take a look at the documents first. Huh. But just a bunch of straightforward text here. I'm assuming this is another William Blake quote there. Got there. So I guess this is an excerpt from... I guess all the Athena documents were excerpts from a novel? Probably an in-universe novel. Still. Right. Alright. Now to get out. Oh good, the gate opened. Must have been triggered by me going into the device manager. That must have been the sound that I heard. Alright, so again, since we don't have the sigils, we won't be able to do anything on floor 4. But let's take a look at it, at least. Halfway up the tower. There's the sigil box. And I don't see any QR codes or anything that are accessible from here. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and head back down then, and jump back to Temple 3, or Temple C, and head to the next world.
Listen to me well, child. Do not ascend the tower. You are not meant to go there. Your purpose lies in the Garden of Worlds.
I don't remember going at that side exit before. Oh, look at what we've got here. A blue PowerPoint out in the Temple Hub. Interesting. No. Can't I just grab the axe in Temple C and go around and start applying it elsewhere? I'm gonna give that a go. Let's see if that actually works. We've got the wood-covered door in Temple A as well, and I think we also had one in Temple B. I don't remember for sure. But I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to just take it out from here. There's no purple barriers or anything. Where was that? I think it was down at the end. Yep, there it is, right there. Okay. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing keeping me from doing this. This must be intended. So first off, we'll go ahead and open up that PowerPoint on the tower. No idea yet what that's for. I don't really see anything off in that direction that looked like would be something that needed to be accessible there. Oh, right, not out in front. No, it is out of the front. I'm thinking of the tower exit. Anyway, but there's probably a connector hidden somewhere that you'll need to go around and use that as access for... Oh, QR codes. Alright, that's open. Oh! I didn't notice there's a building over here. Ah! Nice. Thanks, Mud Joe. So there must be another barrier somewhere that's got a connector. Is that what's in one of the temples? Well, let's see. Heading back to Temple A first. is up here. Or where was? Oh, right over here. Oh, this was a separate world. So I'm going to head to Temple B before I jump in there, but I think that is going to be the next place to go, not Temple C World 2. Can't remember if there was a barrier in Temple B as well. I would assume so just for the sake of symmetry, but we'll see in a little bit. I don't think I went around the temples either. I'll have to remember to do that. Might be something else on the outside worth finding. Maybe more barriers, maybe QR codes. Yep, right there. And another world. Okay. So, next up, heading around the temples. Then, heading into these worlds I just opened up in Temples A and B. And then, actual normal linear progress back in Temple C. Alright, so let's take a look around this. Nothing really of relevance, it looks like, on B. But this infinite salt flat, and I think I tried before and I got the boundary warning from LOM last time, and I presume that's what it will be this time as well. I might have actually missed one over here, as I'm looking at the other sides of the pylons holding it up. Nope. Okay. So talking about the islands inside the worlds, because all I see here are mountains on the end of the extremely arid salt flat. Oh, and look what we've got here. Hidden terminal. Let's look for QR codes first. I guess not really that hidden. Just out of the way. This is... I love the way this is put. I don't know if this is an actual speech. This is something that I had to teach myself. Certain skepticism-based habits are easy to slip into and hard to slip back out of. But the important thing, yes, isn't being skeptical of everything, but just questioning. And then being alright that sometimes questioning will lead to the answer that you expect. But sometimes it won't. Interesting. Oh, EL0. That's a little bit on the nose, but okay. So does that mean that the terminal voice I've been chatting with is that EL1 or EL2? This answers some questions, though. That's kind of a cool concept, though. I really like that. That is really cool. I'm glad I ran into that terminal. That does answer some questions, though. But sure, I already went around the tower. Drop the axe over there. Pick it up, put it somewhere else so I don't need it. So that if I need it later, I don't forget where I left it. I'll just put it right in the middle of the hub. It's easy to find. Oh! Oh, and we've got a paint can over here. Yeah.